Hello, welcome. Today we are doing a primal movements yoga flow. So it's kind of just like raw, like just kind of feel good moves that I really enjoy. It just makes this practice feel more personal, feel just raw, feel good, and I really like it. So let's go ahead and begin in a child's pose. Bring the knees wide, stretch the arms forward, creating a long spine. Hips sink back to the heels, and then rest the forehead down. On your first few cycles of breath, take a big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Now keep the mouth closed. Try to breathe in and out through the nostrils, filling up. Creating that long, slow, audible breath in the back of the throat. So with our Ujjayi breath, we warm the body up from the inside out. And on the next inhale breath, walk the fingertips a little closer to the top edge of the mat. Feel the forehead move forward a couple more inches, maybe an inch or two, and then just rest it back down. Press the fingertips into the mat so you can press the hips a little closer back to the heels, lengthening out through the spine and the side body. And then press into the fingertips so the palms and the elbows lift off the mat. Keep the forehead down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press the heart, the belly, the forehead, the tip of the nose, all the way a little bit further down to the mat. And then rock the body to the left. Roll over the forehead. Rock the body to the right. So you're pressing the right armpit down. Come back through center, left. Come back through center, right. And then back through center. Rest the palms and the elbows back to the mat. And on the next inhale, press your way up to a tabletop position. Warming up the spine with cat-cow. So on the inhale, drop the belly, tug the toes, arch the back, look up. Exhale, look towards the belly button, round the upper back, press away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to tabletop. So just rolling the body weight over to the right, through center, then to the left, then bring it back. So just making these big circles with the hips. And then switch the direction, move to the left, through center, to the right, come back. Back to tabletop, just circle out the hips, circle out the neck. And then reverse the direction. Back through tabletop. Roll forward on the knees, heels towards the glutes. Keep the feet flexed, core engaged. Roll the feet towards the right, and then bring left ear towards left shoulder. Come back through center, roll the feet towards the left, right ear, right shoulder. Come back through center, tabletop. Bring the hands off wide to a little wider than the width of the mat. Elbows are bent, and then drop the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder. Come back through center, drop left shoulder, look over right shoulder. Come back through center. Walk the hands in. Find a wrist stretch. Point the fingers back towards the body. Shift body weight back. Right before the palms want to peel up. And then finding a few cat-cows here. So drop the belly, tuck the toes, look up, look back. Exhale, chin to chest, round, press away. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Tabletop, flip the grip, palms face up, so pointing the fingers in towards the midline, or you can rotate them back to point towards the body. Touch each finger to the thumb, make fists, maybe bend and straighten the elbows. Bring the knees together, tops of the feet down to the mat, circle out the wrists, open and close the fingers a few times. Sweep the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the grip, palms face up. As you inhale, press the palms up towards the sky, and as you exhale, chin to chest, press away. Feel the separation from between the shoulders and the scapula here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time, bend the elbows, rest the head back in the hands, heart is high. Cactus the arms, place the hands by the feet, start to lean back any amount, trying to stretch out the tops of the feet one knee at a time, maybe both. Lower the knees down to the mat, finding some low loss in a lift. So we plant the hands by the legs, and we're finding this rounding through the upper back. So we'll bring the chin to the chest, and as you press away, try to press the upper back out. Keeping the tops of the feet on the floor, we're just lifting the knees to the forehead. So take an inhale, press into the hands, draw the knees in towards the body so the toes stay curled under, down on the mat. Bring chin to chest, forehead to knees. Lower down. Second set, repeating the same. Hands plant, press away, round the back, draw the legs in towards the body, chin to chest, forehead to knees. Lower down. Third set, repeating the same, or trying to lift the entirety of the legs, so keeping heels connected to the glutes. Find that same rounding, draw the belly in, take an inhale, press up. Good, lower down. Rise up on the knees, tuck the toes under for a toe stretch. You can stay elevated or intensify it by sitting back on the heels. Arms overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the grip. Palms are up, push the palms up towards the sky. Draw the arms back, really opening through the shoulders here. And then lean to the right, look towards the left. Try to avoid arching the back. Here we want the tail under, so you're starting to work through the core. Come back through center, lean to the left, look towards the right. Back through center, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, release the head back, just let it fall. Lift the gaze up, take the left pointer finger and thumb, bring it behind the body, hook it around the right wrist, and you're drawing the right wrist down towards the right heel, lean left ear towards left shoulder. Roll the chin through center. Now take right pointer finger and thumb, hook left wrist. Draw that left wrist down towards the left heel, right ear, right shoulder. Roll the chin through center. Lift the gaze, release the arms, cartwheel them up and over, pat out the feet. Walk the hands to the top of the mat, lowering the forehead down, keep the hips high. Try to press the armpits down to the mat. You can stay right here with the forehead down, or you can lift the chin and place it down on the mat, pressing the heart down. If you have a really open back, you can start to tuck the toes, straighten out the legs. Good. Slither the body all the way down to the belly. Forearms underneath the shoulders. Feet are hips width distance apart, finding a Sphinx pose. So elbows are energetically drawing towards the hip bones. Squeeze shoulder blades together and then lower the chin towards the chest. Lift the gaze, press into the palms, straighten the arms. Try to shine the bend of the elbows forward. Look up, look back. Bend the elbows, draw the heart towards the top of the mat, lowering the forehead all the way down. Walk the hands back so they're a little bit closer towards the hips, so further down from the shoulders, and then bring the feet wide off to the width of the mat. Wrap the elbows in beside the body, press into the palms, lift up. Try to straighten the arms, lift the gaze, look back. Staying in the same spot, we're trying to find Queen Cobra. So now we bring chin to chest, keep squeezing shoulder blades together. Lift the gaze up, bend the elbows, lead with the heart, lower all the way down. Bring the legs together, hands come under shoulders. Extend the right arm out to a T. Bend the left heel up towards the glute and then step it behind you, finding a shoulder stretch here. Left arm can stay in front of you, or you can start to wrap it behind the body. If the right arm extended out to a T is really uncomfortable, you can bend it up like a goalpost with either the palm facing down and it's forward, or you can flip it so it's like a downward facing goalpost with the palm facing up. Come back through center. Let's switch it out. So extend the left arm out, bend right heel to glute, and then step it behind you. So again, you can have goalposts facing up or goalposts facing down if that's a little more comfortable or accessible for you. Let the bent knee kind of open up to guide the way to aid into a little deeper shoulder stretch. Right arm can be forward or behind you. Make your way back through center. Tuck the toes, press the hips back towards the heels. Child's pose here, forehead down on the mat. Rise up. Send the right leg back. Flex the sole of the foot back. Activate the quadricep. Start to press into the palms, draw the belly in. Right heel to glute, make some circles with the right knee. And reverse the direction. Send the right leg back, left arm forward, thumb up to sky. Get really tight through the core. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round forehead to knee. Let's just hold this one. Press into the right palm, heel to glute, forehead to knee. Inhale, reach the limbs out. Bend the knee, reach back, catch top of foot, kick up and away. One more inhale, kick up. Cartwheel the limbs out, hold. Sweep the left arm left, right leg right. Try to lift the right leg hip height or higher. Strong limbs here. Scoot the right foot a little more forward, lower it down to the floor. Send the left arm high, look up towards the sky. Take a big inhale, stretch here. And then as you thread the needle, you walk the right hand forward to lower the left shoulder, left hand to right leg. Right arm can walk forward, or you can start to bind it behind the body. Try to catch inner thigh. And then you're working the right shoulder over towards the left side of the mat, back of the head working its way towards the floor. Start to unwind, right hand plant, sweep the left arm high. As you reach the left arm up, flex the right toes towards the sky. Left hand comes down, tuck the left toes, adding a toe stretch. So we'll press the hips back towards the heels, keep the right foot flexed. Stretch the arms forward, lengthen through the side body. Rise up, plant the hands, sweep the right leg back, working our sunbird bow. So remember, bend of the elbows goes forward. We want to avoid bending the elbows wide. We want to work our chaturanga arms, so elbows by rib cage as we lower down. Take an inhale, prepare. Exhale as you tap chin to mat. Squeeze elbows by rib cage, point right toes to sky. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press. So last one, you can tap and hold, or if you work chin stand, maybe walk the hands back just a skosh more. Tuck the left toes, squeeze elbows by rib cage, so weight is in the hands. Squeeze elbows in, press the legs up. So very little weight in the chin there. Weight's in the hands. Counter the stretch, right knee to forehead, curl in. Tuck the left toes, send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Reach the right toes high as you press into the hands. Then bend the knee, open the hip, right heel to left glute. Circle the ankle, wiggle through the toes. Draw some big circles with the right knee. And reverse the direction. Send the right leg high. Right knee to forehead, curl in. Get high on the left tip toes. Press away from the mat. Send the right leg back. Right knee to forehead, curl in. Then windshield wiper the right knee to the left elbow, right elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the right leg out, hold it. Tap left hand to right foot. Plant the left hand, send the right leg back. High plank with the right leg lifted. Draw the right knee in, roll over, kick it out, left hand, right foot. Finding one-legged high straight arm plank. 2 more, draw it in, roll over the foot, tap. Send it back. Draw it in, tap. Send it back. This time meeting in a fallen triangle. So draw it in, roll the left heel down, kick the right leg out. Press the hips up, spiral the left arm open, let the head go. Left hand plants, optional scissor leg push up here. Send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, stay here, or flip your dog, stepping the right foot behind you. Press the hips up, let the head go. Right hand plants, right leg lifts. Step the right foot through, high crescent lunge. Arms sweep up overhead. Breathe into this left hip flexor. Try to stack left heel over the toes, pressing the back of the left knee out. Bend the left knee, press off warrior 3. Arms are forward, send the left leg back. Try to keep the load heavy by keeping the arms forward. Point the left toes to the back of the mat. Landing in a warrior 1, bend the right knee. Step the left foot to a 45-degree angle. Arms come up, inhale. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the heart up, let the head go. Interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Fist package glides down the left leg. And then as you bend into the right knee, lead with the heart. Take the bind over. Draw the hips towards the back of the mat. Look towards the belly. Rise up, cartwheel the arms open, warrior 2. Set it up here, open the right knee up. Breathe. Good, finding some little windmills. So we'll bring the left hand down the back leg, right hand reaches back, just like a reverse warrior. And then now we'll cartwheel the right arm under, left arm goes over, bend into the right knee. Reverse it, left hand back, right arm high. Sweep it under, right arm under. Rise up, reverse. This time meeting an extended side angle, right hand down to the inside of the foot, send the left arm forward, bicep beside the ear. Peel, open the left rib cage, look up towards the sky. Send the left arm up, look towards the thumb, then bend the elbow, bring it behind you, palm facing out, squeeze shoulder blades together. Stay here, maybe find full bind, right hand under the thigh, remember that. If you notice the gaze goes straight down to the mat, just stay in a half bind, stacking shoulders. From here, if you've got the bind, let's try to build standing near lamba, bound standing split. Hop left foot up to meet right, come onto the right, shift weight into the right foot, come onto the left tiptoes, sweep the left leg up. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. As you reach back, elevate the right heel off the mat. Keep reaching back deeper, sitting a little more into the right knee. Cartwheel the arms down. Step or float, right foot back. Wrap the elbows in, take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga low. Inhale through an upward facing dog. Press into the palms, look up, look back. Exhale, chin to chest, down dog. Breathe here. Bend the knees, maybe press the chest towards the thighs, and then work to straighten the legs, bringing the gaze to the belly button. Press into the palms, tailbone is working its way a little bit higher towards the sky. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Shake the head, yes again. Elevate the heels high off the mat. Bend the knees, hover them 1 inch high. Walk the hands back, a handprint, so you're in a hovering tabletop. Finding those little animal style kickouts. So roll the heels to the right, kick the right leg off to the left, tap left hand to right foot, roll it to the right, left foot, right hand. Slow and controlled. Strong through the core, smooth through the hips. For 3, 2, and 1. Hover the knees, find little bounces. 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees all the way down. Send the left leg back, flex sole of the foot to the back of the mat, belly in, press in through the palms. Heel to glute, draw circles with the left knee. Reverse the direction. Send the left leg back, right arm forward, thumb up to sky, toes point down to the mat, belly in, ground down through the left palm. Inhale. Exhale, round, forehead to knee. Press into the left hand, heel to glute, forehead to knee, curl in tight. Inhale, lengthen out. Bend the knee, reach back, catch top of foot, kick up and away. Look up, stretch out through the neck, the throat. 1 more inhale, kick. Carve the limbs out, hold. Sweep the right arm right, left leg left. Keep lifting left leg hip height or higher, and then start to scoot it a little forward to lower it down to the floor. Send the right arm high, gaze up towards the thumb, stack right shoulder on top of left, big stretch here. Thread your needle, walk the left hand forward to lower the right shoulder all the way down. Right hand towards left leg, back of the skull to the mat, left arm forward, and maybe bind behind the body. Keep working the left shoulder towards the right edge of the mat, deepening the twist. Slowly unwind, plant the left hand, send the right arm high. As you reach up, flex left toes to sky, really getting a nice hamstring stretch here. Right hand comes down. Keep this foot flexed. Now tuck the right toes under. Press the hips back to the heel. Stretch the arms forward. Bring the forehead down. Rise up, hands plant under shoulders, sweep the left leg back. Sunbird bows, we wrap the elbows in. Left quadricep is engaged, so remember, elbows by rib cage, because that's where we're setting the ribs to lift the legs if you're practicing your chin stand. So weight is not in the chin, it's in the elbows and down lower towards the rib cage. Take an inhale to prepare, exhale, tap chin to mat. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press. Last one, tap and hold if you work chin stand. Tuck the right toes under as you lower down. Really wrap the elbows in. Press up. Good. Counter the posture. Left knee to forehead. Curl in. Press away. Tuck the right toes. Send the left leg high. Three-legged dog. Press into the palms. Point the left toes high. Bend the knee, open the hip, circle the ankle, wiggle the toes. Make big circles with the left knee. Reverse the direction. Send the left leg high. Elevate the right heel off the mat. Shift the body weight forward. Left knee to forehead. Get really high on the right tiptoes. Press away from the mat. Send the left leg back. Left knee to forehead. Hold here. So dial the right heel down, kick the left leg out, tap right hand to toes, and then high straight arm plank is where we meet. Left leg stays lifted, draw it in, kick it out. High straight arm plank. Draw it in, roll over. Right hand plant, send it out. Bring it in. Send it back. Last one, draw it in. Roll the right heel down, send the left leg out, press the hips up, fall in triangle. Spiral open, let the head go. Right hand plants, you can do an optional scissor push up here. Send the left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hips, stay here, or flip your dog. Press the hips up. Try to keep the right heel, or the left heel elevated off the mat. Drop the head back. Left hand plants, left leg lifts. Step the left foot forward, high crescent lunge. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower in the left knee. Back of the right knee, you're trying to press it out, and then you're bending a little more into the left knee. Send the arms forward, belly over thigh. Bend the right knee, press off, warrior three. Arms are forward, extend right leg back. Try to look like a capital letter T here. Bend the left knee, land the right foot to a 45-degree angle, warrior one. Scoot the left foot forward, bend into the left knee. Envision the hips opening up as you sit lower. Cactus the arms, squeeze shoulder blades together, look up. Try to let the head go. Interlace the fingers behind you. As you roll the shoulders back, take the fist package down the back leg. Bend to the left knee, lead with the heart. Take the bind over. Think about getting the palms to touch, really deepening the shoulder stretch. Rise up, cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. Set it up here, open this left knee, activate the right quad, gaze over the front middle finger. Sit a little lower. Flip the front palm, reverse, reach back. And so then this time we're bringing the left arm under, right arm over, bicep beside the ear. Rise up, reverse. Sweep it under, bicep by ear. Rise up, reverse. Reach under, stay in the core. Rise up, reverse, hold here, reverse your warrior, and then lift the left heel off the mat. Extended side angle, left hand down to the inside of the foot. Send the right arm forward. Try to get the right bicep close to the ear. Oh, that breeze is lovely. Sit a little lower in the left knee, drop the hips a bit. Then send the right arm up to the sky, look up. Stay here. Or you can bend the elbow, bring it behind you, palm facing out. Work to squeeze shoulder blades together. Think of your skeleton. Try to stack right shoulder on top of left, right rib cage on top of left. Stay here, or maybe work a full bind. Left hand can go under thigh. Keep pressing into the feet. If you work bound, standing split, hop right foot up to meet left. Shift weight to left foot. Sweep the right leg high. Meeting in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Cartwheel the arms down. Step or float the left foot back. Move through your version of a chaturanga. Take an exhale to lower you down. Inhale to drive the heart through. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Walk out your dog here. Breathe. Send the right leg high. Get high on the left tiptoes. Shift forward, right knee to forehead, Savasana. Send the right leg back. Right knee, right tricep. Tap it to the outside if you fly, Ekapada. Dial the left hand out to land left hip to left elbow. Send the right leg back. Right knee, left tricep. Hold it or fly. Send the right leg back. Step the right foot through, lower the left knee down, low crescent lunge. Arms come up to an inhale breath. Scoot the right toes forward, sit deeper. So avoid dumping too much in the low back. Stay strong through the core, active through the left glute. Bring the hands to prayer, bend the elbows. Bring the thumbs to the back of the spine. Look up, look back. Lift the arms up, sweep it back, runner stretch. You can bring the hands down to the mat or interlace the fingers behind you. Think about palms touching, heart towards toes. Shift forward, high crescent lunge, tuck left toes, lift the left knee. Finding eagle arms, left arm goes under the right arm. Lift your bind, lean back. Draw the bind forward, hover belly over thigh. Try to pull the fingertips forward. Lift your bind, bend the left knee, press off, finding eagle, Garudasana. Left leg wraps up and over the right leg, sit low. Roll the shoulders back and down the body, draw the elbows down the body. Tap elbows to knee. Straighten the right leg, take the left knee into the chest, keep your eagle bind, step the left foot back, meeting back in a bound crescent lunge. Take the bind over towards the left and then spiral the left heel down. Elbows towards the left knee, flex right toes to sky. Open up your bind, finding a warrior two. Then straighten the right leg, hands come through heart center, and then bending into the left knee, flex right toes to sky. Open it up, warrior two. Come back through, bending the left knee, hands through heart center. So now we're finding a skandasana here. So you want to point the left toes to the back left corner of the mat, flex the right toes towards the sky. You can stay here or you can bring the hands down, but I want you to keep the left foot fully flat on the floor. So try to avoid coming up on the tiptoes and going into the knee. I want you to stay in the hips here. So keep pressing the right foot out, sit as low as you can go. Maybe the hands walk forward, maybe hands stay at prayer, maybe hands stay on the ground with the hips lifted up. Wherever you are today, breathe into it. Shifting to the top of the mat, we're just rolling through the hips, finding revolved crescent lunge. Left hand plants, open up the right arm, look towards the thumb. Keeping the arms just as they are, we're coming up into a twisted crescent lunge. So the chest is facing the right side, arms are wide. Find a back bend, right hand to the back leg, left hand reaches behind you. Revolved half moon. Left hand comes down, press off the left leg, lift it up, right arm high. Squeeze inner thighs towards one another. Send the right shoulder towards the left side of the mat. Press into the right foot, draw left knee into chest, cartwheel the arms open. So left arm goes back, you can take right hand to the outside of the knee or foot, kick into the hand. Try to bring the gaze towards the left thumb. Half moon, sweep the left leg back, right hand comes down. Peel left hip to stack on top of the right. Maybe play right hand to heart center. Maybe you start to bend the left knee, catch top of the foot, kick into the hand. Find one spot to focus on. Breathe. Good. Meeting back in our half moon. Left hand comes down. Bend the right knee, step the left foot back. Hands come to the inside of the right foot, lizard lunge. Hands or palms can stay on the mat. You can keep knee to shoulder or roll towards pinky toe edge of the foot. You can stay on palms, go to forearms, whatever feels good for your body. Cartwheel the right hand back to the hip, look towards the back of the mat. You can stay here with the hand on the hip. If you like to bend the left foot in towards the body, you can catch it with the right hand. You can be on the left palm or you can make your way to left forearm. Make your way back through center, hands plant. So finding a little jump switch lunges. We're getting real primal here. Tug the left toes to lift the left knee. And so we're just bending this left knee, pressing off. You're trying to lift the hips high and just switching the legs. So left foot lands to the top of the mat, right foot to the back of the mat. Press up, point the hips high, switch, 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 switch. 3, 2, 1. Good. And now step the left foot up to the width of the mat, finding Malasana, prayer squat. Got to get those little boosts in, you know? Use the elbows, press the knees back, squeeze shoulder blades together. Finding our crow pose here. So avoid just going wide and going low, because then you just kind of got to unlearn a bad habit when you get stronger, because then you need to bring knees to armpits, then you want to point hips high, you want to press up the handstand, all the things. So go ahead and just start bringing the legs in. Come forward, come high on the tiptoes, bring knees into this little, your little bowl of your armpits. Come high on the tiptoes, gaze forward, and bring like belly to thighs. You want to wrap in real tight here. And then try to draw left heel to glute, right heel to glute. Keep pressing into the hands. So just finding your crow pose that way, because so often people bring their feet wide and they're here, which is great, but you're so low. We want to get high. Not like that. We want to get elevated. So come high on the tiptoes, knees to the armpit, shift forward, grip fingertips, play here. Back to Malasana, prayer squat. Press into the feet, rise all the way up to stand, heel toe the feet in. Hands to heart center, breathe here. So squeeze your butt cheeks together, press the hips forward, lift the arms up, dive back, look back. Rise up, open the arms, bend the knees, lead with the heart, fold forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Find length through the spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, press into the palms, forehead to knees. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, fold, forehead to knees. Plant the hands, step or hop the feet back. Move through your chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Send the left leg high. Left knee, left tricep, hold it or fly. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep, hold or fly. Send it back. Left foot steps forward, high crescent lunge. Arms up, inhale. Finding our eagle arms, right arm goes under the left arm. Eagle bind, lift up, lean back. Draw the bind forward, hover belly over thigh. Lift your bind back through center, then bend the right knee, press off, right leg up and over the left leg. Squeeze inner thighs together, wrap tight. Roll the shoulders back and down the body. Knees and elbows work their way into alignment. Fold, elbows towards knees. Keep pulling the bind forward. Press in the left foot, draw right knee into chest. Keep your eagle arms. Step the right foot back. High crescent lunge is where we meet. And then drawing your elbows over towards the right knee, flattening the right foot parallel to the back edge of the mat. Flex left toes towards the sky. Keep your eagle bind, drawing the bind towards the right knee as you bend it. Flex left toes to sky. Now open up the arms, find a warrior two. Send the arms up through center. Flex left toes to sky, bend into the right knee, hands through heart. Press into the right foot, open up warrior two. Back through center, hands to heart. Open up warrior two. Last time, bend into the right knee, hold here. So we're moving into Skandasana, so staying elevated, but we want sole of right foot flat on the mat. You can stay or you can start to lower down. Try to avoid coming up on the toes, lifting the right heel. If you need to stay with the hips high, hands on the floor, perfectly fine. Arms can be forward, hands can come down. This can be a really nice lower back stretch if you bring the chin towards the chest and walk the arms forward. Rolling through the hips, come to the top of the mat, right hand plants, open up the left arm, revolved crescent lunge. Keeping the arms just as they are, we just lift them up. So the right arm forward, left arm back. You're in a twisted crescent lunge. Adding a back bend, left hand to the back leg, right arm reaches behind you. Revolved half moon, right hand comes down, right leg lifts. Open up the left arm. Squeeze inner thighs together. Stack left shoulder on top of right. Rise up, cartwheel the arms open, draw right knee into chest. So left hand can go on the outside of the knee or the foot, kick it out, look towards the right thumb. So you can always have knee bent, hand on the outside of the knee, working the twist that way. Sweep the right leg back, half moon, left hand comes down. Engage the right quadricep, flex the sole of the foot to the back of the mat. Find one spot to focus on. Then maybe play left hand to heart center. If you fall out, just get back in. Bend the right knee, maybe catch top of foot. And then draw left hand to heart center. Right hand comes down, bend the left knee, step the right foot back, landing in a lizard lunge, heel toe left foot to left edge, drop the right knee. So you're on palms, you're making your way to forearms, what have you. Knee to shoulder, roll to the outer edge of the foot, seeing what your body needs, playing through the hips a little bit. Quad stretch, cartwheel the left hand back to the hip, look towards the back of the mat. Stay right here on the palm, or you can be down on the forearm. You can keep hand on hip, or you can bend foot into body. So not only draw foot into body, but also kick into the hand if you've got the foot. Open up the left shoulder, gaze up. Slowly release, hands plant, tuck right toes, lift right knee, finding those, oh, there's a horsefly stinging me through my yoga pants. Rude. Animal style, it's part of it. Ow. Okay, press into the palms, finding our jump switch lunges. So we're pressing off the right foot, switch, and then switch, switch. Press the hips high, almost like a handstand press. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Land it. And then step right foot up to left, Malasana, prayer squat. Ow, horsefly. Those things are nasty. I'm just trying to do a little yoga. Anyways, hips are low, squeeze shoulder blades together. All right, so here we're either doing 5 power plays where you just press in the feet, rise all the way up to stand, or we're doing 5 jump squats, okay? So think like a gorilla, like leaping or something, or just get animal, like get a little weird with it, you know? So we're doing 5 however you want to do it. Take an inhale to prepare, exhale, press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, hold here. Now finding our crow pose. Shifting forward, press into the fingertips, send the hips high. Shift forward, we'll shoot our legs back on the 1. So I'll count down from 5, but all roads meet to a downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot it back, chaturanga. Inhale through an up dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Send the right leg high. Half pigeon, right side. Right knee, right wrist, left leg long. Lift up out of the hips to lean back. And then walk it forward. Breathe here. So if if your half pigeon always feels the same, start to, shift energy a little bit. So maybe just start to heel toe the right foot, maybe just 2 times up more towards the left corner. Think about eventually trying to get right shin parallel to top edge of mat. And then just start to roll the left hip over a little more towards the right ankle. And then draw the right hip back. Just find these little shifts. So not fidgeting, but it's just educational movements. They're just trying to learn different things that your body may need. Because the more you practice, your body will start to open. Your body will start to change. You can get into new posture in different ways. Beautiful things will open up for you. But you've got to sometimes just start to do things a little bit different. Start to explore it a little bit. Walk the hands in towards body, roll towards right hip, and swing the left leg around, Ardha Matsyendrasana. So the left knee is pointed up to the sky, heel to the right foot out of the way, so the left sits bone is fully flat on the mat. Left hand comes behind you, use it to press up. Bring the right hand over the knee, look behind you. As you inhale, press into the left palm, lengthen. Exhale, use the elbow on the knee, and use the gaze to facilitate the twist. Counter the posture, bow the body to the right, forehead comes down. Rise up, soles of the feet come together, butterfly. Shift the body weight forward, or you can have the feet further away from you. Use the thumbs, give the soles of the feet a little massage. And then bring the left hand behind you, take the right palm, press the right inner thigh away, left ear towards left shoulder. Roll through center, right hand plants behind you, left palm to left inner thigh, press it away, right ear, right shoulder. Back through center, bring the hands on the knees, just find some circles in one direction. And then reverse the direction. Bring the body weight forward and back, chin to chest. Bring it forward. Bring it back, chin to chest. Come forward, look up. Bring it back. 2. And 1. Bring it back. Feet plant, knees are bent, arms go forward, slowly roll down the spine. Hands come behind the head, finding some bicycles. Right elbow to left knee and twist. Right elbow, left knee, left elbow, right knee. Draw a knee in, extend leg out. Anchor low back into the mat, chin away from chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug knees to chest. Rock and roll up and down the spine 3 times. On the third one, plant the hands, step, hop, walk, or float the feet back, finding your chaturanga. Inhale, heart pulls through. Exhale, down dog. Send the left leg high, left knee, left wrist, half pigeon. Same thing, but on the different side. So take an inhale, lift up, lean back. Exhale, walk it forward. So this time, get comfortable in it and breathe there if that's where you feel like you need to go. But I remember in my practice, and still sometimes, I'll just drop right into posture and stay. And there's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes you gotta explore a little bit. You gotta start trying to, encourage new openings in the body, because if you just do the same thing, same way every single time, it's hard to find progression. So just, start to maybe inch the left toe a little more forward, or even just deepening breath and posture is a huge way to advance it. It's always it's the most important part, and it's often the first thing that we forget. So just taking long, slow, mindful breaths and using that breath to manipulate the body. See if it can find new spaces to land, new spaces to go to. Walk the hands in towards body, roll towards the left hip, swing the leg around. So now the right knee is up and bent, left knee on the mat, right hand behind you, left arm, reach it up, take an inhale, press into the right palm, grow through the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then take the left palm outside of the knee, twist. These twists are so beautiful for the body. Especially if you're doing yoga first thing in the morning. It's a beautiful way to just kind of be the cherry on top of the detoxification process that your body went through the night, trying to cleanse. It sweeps out the brain, cleanses through all the cells in the body. And so getting up and just wringing the body out, it's like, it's like that last little bit. It's like flossing your teeth. It's just getting rid of all those beautiful toxins, readying yourself for the day. Counter the posture, bow the body to the left. Rise up, soles of the feet come together, butterfly again. Arms overhead this time, take hold of opposite elbow, lengthen up out of the waist, and then start to lean forward. Rise up, extend the legs out, finding Paschimottanasana. Flex the soles of the feet. Think about pressing the big toes forward or bringing the pinky toes back rather than them caving in. Squeeze inner thighs together, lengthen up through the back body. So envision the breath coming up from the low back and then try and exhale, heart towards toes. So inhale, exhale, heart towards toes. So if you need to bend the knees to keep the back flat, feel free to do so. And then just try to press the big toes out, flaring the pinky toes kind of back towards you. Draw the belly in. We have a woodpecker. He was on the gutter. Sorry. One more inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. He's bashing his head on my gutter. So arms go forward, chin to chest, slowly roll down the spine. Hug the knees to the chest, rock the body side to side. Plant the feet, heels near the glutes, press into the feet, lift the hips up for a bridge pose. You can start to interlace the fingers underneath the body, shimmy the shoulder blades, tuck them underneath you. Interlace the fingers, try to press the palms to touch, ground down through the heels, lift the hips. Stay right here. If you have full wheel, keep the hips lifted, tail tucked under. Just press the hands over the shoulders, rise up. Shine the heart up towards the sky, crack it open. Finding new ways to love, new ways to forgive, ways to aid you through your frustrations. It all happens in the heart. One more inhale, press up, slowly lower down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Hug knees to chest, send the legs up to the sky, hands under the hips. Circle out the ankles, wiggle the toes. Open and close the jaw a few times. Stick the tongue out towards the chin. Stay here, find a plow pose, pike the legs overhead. You can use the hands on the back to guide the hips over. You can bend the knees, rest them towards the forehead. You want some point of connection here though, so either the toes are on the ground or the hands are on the hips. If the toes do reach the floor, then you can start shimming the shoulder blades underneath. Think about rather than having a C-curve rounded spine, you're trying to stack the spine long, hips over the shoulders. Pike the legs up, shoulders stand, walk the hands from low back down towards shoulder blades. Bend the knees towards the forehead. Pass through deaf yogi, knees frame ears. Then roll down the spine, one vertebrae at a time. When the hips land, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet come together, one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Breathe here. Feel your heart beat. Feel the hands rise and fall with the breath moving in and out of the body. Hug knees to chest. Keep the right knee in. Extend the left leg long. Take the right knee over towards the left. Let the gaze fall over towards the right. Make your way back through center, knees to chest. Hug left knee in, extend right leg. Left knee to the right, gaze to the left. Back through center, hug both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, chin to chest, forehead into the knees. Inhale, squeeze the body in tight, fill up. Exhale, let it go, Savasana. Extend the legs out, let the feet fall away, let the palms be faced up, fingers curl in. Let go of any tension that's still holding in your face, through your eyes, your jaw. Let the tongue go from the roof of the mouth. Just let the body soften. So take this time here in this final Savasana. Enjoy every moment of it that you can. Please take as much time in it as you have, as you need, as you can. And I thank you so much for joining me in this primal movement flow. I hope it felt intimate and good and energizing for you. I hope your body feels ready to conquer whatever the day will bring you. Please know that through this practice and through these movements, through this opening of your body is so much more able to combat anything that does come your way. Your mind is clear, your body is ready. It's all working in a beautiful harmony together. It does take time, it does take practice, so be so proud of yourselves for showing up. Stay consistent with it. It's the best thing you can do for your body, for your mind, your soul, and your heart. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful that you joined me today. It is an honor and a pleasure, and I really do hope that we can see each other again.
So take care. Have a blessed rest of your day. Namaste. Bye.